Hello everyone and welcome to episode 12 of Saulius Plays Dwarf Fortress. Last episode we were busy building our pump stack, and while digging we came upon the caverns. Now I feel that we've been busy building our pump stack for quite a while, and I still have some questions to address before we can continue with it. So for now let's leave it for whatever it is. We have some merchants arriving. Let's see if we can give them something worth their something they want, something that we can obtain very nicely, export some wealth to the outside world, and then afterwards let's get started with our melee militia. So first, move some goods. I don't know what we have. Seed barrel, just move it. Do we have finished goods? Yes, we do. We could sell quite a bit of logs, but we're not going to do that. Hair, horn, hooves, we're not going to keep ourselves. If we had muscle shells, we would probably sell them as well, but we don't, because we haven't fished anything. I'm also pretty sure that we can't fish, because we don't have enough water on the map. And apparently that's about it. That's not a lot. So we're going to have to make work of making some nice trading goods. We're not going to sell weapons. So just a quick look, and as far as I can see, we don't have anything left that's worth our while, because we want to keep most of it ourselves. Ammo, nope. So we're going to leave that as is, and say that we want our broker. We're also going to set up some temples, or at least dig out the temple district. I can't see I couldn't see my notifications, so it's a bit easier now. So I was thinking about making our temples in the neighborhood of our meeting hall. We don't have any space there. So that's what you get when you do terrible planning. Since I do want to keep my meeting hall quite centered, we can always dig out a hallway here and then make a large-ish, so 2, 3, 4 to the sides. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a huge temple. Let's go for some aesthetics. We're going to leave a pillar there, because it's just more realistic if big halls have some sort of support. Have them dig it out. It's only sand, I think, that we have here. Yep, sand. So we could also, in theory, put into works an entire glass industry. We have a mayor. What does he need? Let's see. He needs a lot. So that's... and he wants 2 buckets. I completely missed that. So job, manage, queue, buckets, 2 buckets for some reason, and let's make it where can I see the priority? T, max priority. Maybe only if the job has been validated. So we're going to have to create some mayor's quarters as well. So that means that we are starting to get into the noble part of our fortress. which is always a daunting prospect. Shouldn't really matter, we are quite capable of providing our noble dwarves with whatever they want or need. Yep, we have some water on the surface that we're still just going to dig out. We have a petition. Eradicate monsters, go ahead. Aha. Ladies and gentlemen, this might be the end. We have a dragon, which is magical, can breathe fire, and it can live for thousands of years. We do have a caravan that is nearby, so pause it immediately. We have a caravan which is nearby that might have some guards. We have a tiny militia of sharpshooters, so our dragon is here. What can we see? A gigantic reptilian creature, it's magical and can breathe fire. He is very muscular, the scales are green and the eyes are black. Lethari Acerafone Salorenellare. I have to say, Toady1, you really outdid yourself with the naming. So, what are we going to do? Since I don't want all my dwarves to die. Let me see if I can... I hope that it's not just going to enter the fort. We can pull up the bridge, but for now let's see if any of the visitors is going to attack the dragon. I really should have kept an eye on it. I really should have kept an eye on it. Can we see a list of units? So there are several, there's a Marks Dwarf, a Bowman, Swords, Mace, Spear, Mace. I can't assign occupations. So I'm not sure if they're going to do anything. Interrupted by a... Yep, so zoom, where is our dragon? Seeing as how this is all laid in ash, and this is fire, I'm going to assume that the dragon, yeah, there is a dragon, and that some foolish dwarf is coming here to pick up the wood. So we're just going to let it play out. I really want to see the dragon spew some fire. Could be really nice. So there goes one of our dwarves. Who was it? Locum Aslar? I'm not even sure. Can I do it like this? Locum. Locum Aslar was nothing special, but is now dead, as you can see. So instead of building temples and doing our military, we're probably going to have to do some graveyard chisel. And there's the fire. We have another few dead dwarfs. There is nothing at all that I can do to prepare for this, to kill it, but still we're going to have to try. So kill from list. Where is the friggin' dragon? J. Lethari Acerafone. Farewell, military. Let's see what happens. That's a whole lot of fire. So much fire everywhere. Because it's copyrighted, I'm not going to edit it in, but please imagine that you can hear Ed Sheeran's Icy Fire in the background. So our dragon is still blinking. I'm going to assume that nothing... His neck is cut open! No! We might yet survive. We have grievings, we have a lot of... Is it R? The dragon is fighting. Let's see! First page. It might be an epic battle. Ligaments torn. Basiliscus latches ripped to shreds, obviously. Someone other is dead. The nanny goat is surprised by the ferocity of the dragon's onslaught. Nanny goat is having trouble breathing. There goes our nanny goat. We have flying bismuth bronze bolts. I'm not sure who is firing. That tears the muscle and lodges firmly in the wound. But we have a Nuffin who is walking around here. A dwarven baby has been knocked unconscious. That's quite... Okay, the dragon bites the dwarven baby in the head and the severed parts sails off in an arc. I'm pretty sure that our dwarven baby is no more. Especially since the right eyelid was torn apart. The muscle of the head and the skull were dented and an artery was opened. I think that it was a really swift death. So where did it happen? It might just be the one bolt. So all the red ones are just damage against me. We have someone who is hitting the dragon with a bronze crossbow. And apparently the tongue is ripped away. Vabok Color's tongue is back on the field. As long as we don't get Necromancer, that's all okay. And then we're at the last page. The dragon collides. So for now, we are losing dwarves as if they were flies, but our dragon is at least wounded. There goes our bridge. Apparently, Basurist has been found melted. So I'm sorry, really sorry that I'm talking all through each other. Our dragon has entered the fortress. So what is happening here? Is it smoke? Yeah, smoke. I'm not sure how we are going to get that away. Dragon breathes fire, dragon breathes fire. Another dwarven baby who is dying. Do we have any military left? All our archers are gone. Which was pretty much as I expected. So, my dear watchers, I'm not even sure how many dwarves we have left at the moment. The world is on fire. We have a dragon somewhere on the loose. He's near our stairwell, but the lower levels are still safe. We're still safe. Where is the dragon now? My PC is currently exhibiting symptoms of having too much fire. Let's hope that our PC doesn't blow up. Since it's simulating What was the latest? Something collapsed on the surface. I have no idea what it was. It might have been a huge tree. Might have been our windmill. I think it was a windmill. That is the least of our concerns at the moment. So one of our miners has been found melted. How is our dragon faring? Can I zoom? Just still, neck is cut open. Apparently we can't see any details, but I should be able to do Shift F and follow our dragon. But not a lot of things are collapsing at the moment, so I'm just going through the unpausings. I'm going to assume a lot of high trees are toppling. In the meantime, the dragon is running around in our fortress. And I have no idea where. I'm going to assume that in a few seconds our meeting hall will be completely enshrouded by fire. The issue is, of course, that if I were to draft, because we can do it, let's create a new squad, no uniform, and can we draft our miners? Monte. I'm not sure if I want to draft you. Even though you might have the best chance of defeating this foul beast. Please, Monte. For the fortress. Do it. The cooperative yearns. Squads. B. Kill from a list. Let's kill that fell beast. Once more, my lads, into the breach. No, I wanted to see it. Is there a way to disable the something has collapsed zooms? Because it's getting pretty annoying. Especially since I don't care that it collapses. I just want to... I'm going to have to look it up. Give me a second, guys, I'll be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, after a quick reboot of our Dwarf Fortress and disabling a cave collapse in the announcements.txt file, let's hope that now we are not as frequently resumed, even if it still pauses it. And there we have the fire. Everyone is dying. We're melting. Oh, yep, that's... oh my god. Yep, that's... now we're done. We're done. The entire fortress is smoke and ash. Maze Dwarf unconscious. Let's see in Dwarf Therapist who we have still remaining. apparently we do still have quite a few dwarves left. They will probably all have fled. Monte, you are still... No. What's this? Okay, so you are still alive. You have an order to kill. Let's see how you are doing in the military. You suck, basically. I'm sorry. Quite strong, but since you have no training, you might be strong and really tough. But you're... yeah, everything else is just... yeah, we'll see. Our dragoness mace has been... Move around a bit, dragon. I want to see you. The smoke will dissipate in a few minutes, a few seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is the end. I see no way that we can... We have a moving dwarf. Who is it? Who is our moving dwarf? Ushir Kadoluleng, but that's not mine. Vengeful for an existing conflict. Annoyed after choking on smoke. So we have a maze dwarf still remaining, and the dragon is still there. But as soon as someone enters the door, it's fini la comédie, as they would say. And there we have a new attack on the dragon, but the dragon wins immediately. We have bones laying everywhere. A right lower something. Let's see if we can make it a bit wider. The right lower leg, a right lower arm, and not even from the same dwarf. We have Alat Onalakat's head. Rakust Uzolon Nazom's right foot. Oh my god, we had another head, and just a few feet further we have a left and a right foot. Ah, this is gruesome. It is truly a horrific tale. And still, I think the dragon is... We have a human spearman here, and I'm not sure if he's dead or not. She's afraid, she's horrified, she does feel vengeful, but it's mainly horrified. Where is our dragon? Just neck is cut open. I'm not sure if the dragon can bleed to death. And there goes the dragon, spewing more fire. Multiple masterworks have been lost. How goes the surface? It's all ashen. The forest fire is raging. Some petitions are available. Regot mob spears if you want to. Yes, of course you can exterminate some monsters. Now go exterminate. We have a tiny reptilian issue in the lower levels, well, upper levels of the fortress. The dragon is still alive here, and as long as it's pausing every 5 seconds, there's nothing to make this playable. Yep, at least one dwarf has been set ablaze. Is the dragon still here? Our dragon has moved, and I'm not quite sure where. Didn't see it. I would say if any of you guys saw the dragon, let me know, but when you see it, it will be too late. So apparently the dragon should be about here. We do have a hand, smoke, and the dragon. Oh. I've put myself on following the dragon. I'm not sure if it will take after pauses. If our dwarves don't die by incineration, they will surely die by hunger or thirst. We have so much death. Also, if we don't put those dwarves to rest pretty soon, I'm pretty sure that they will start getting up as ghosts. Ladies and gentlemen, I will come back once I know what has become of our fortress, but don't keep up any hopes. It is quite possible that this fortress is doomed to stay wherever it was. However, I've already thought about making a new series that I wasn't going to start in this unless this one was finished, but through no action of my own, our fortress has been incinerated. It is also the first dragon that I have ever encountered, so that is nice, it's unique. It fills me with a tiny bit of sadness. So, our dragon has apparently started descending our stairwell. Where we still have quite a few dwarves remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stuff keeps collapsing on the surface. Dank u, Denna. Dat is keihard. Ik ben nog niet helemaal klaar.
Zal ik eerst bij je of is het goed?
Kan je eens kijken? Kan je eens kijken hoe lang dat ik nog op te nemen heb normaal gezien. Ik zit aan 36 minuten. Ja, ik ben er bijna, zeg. Als je nog 5 minuutjes kunt wachten. Er is een draak langsgekomen. Ik denk niet dat ik nog een fort heb. Oh! Dat is het aantal dwergen dat ik nog had. Ik ben de aflevering begonnen met 87. Er zijn 70 dwergen dood. Zoiets. Goed, geef me nog 5 minuten dat ik hier kan afsluiten. My dear watchers, I'm going to call it the end. It has been a terribly interesting series for me. I'm really glad that you have hopefully enjoyed it as much as I have. But starting... and there go the farms. But starting with about 90 dwarfs at the beginning of the episode, then in a matter of minutes see it reduced to the measly 17 that we have now. None of them with any discernible skills except for Talasop, who is our metalsmith. I don't see any way to recover from this disaster unless the dragon would fall down dead right now. So thank you for watching. Thank you for living along with me through the history of our fort. In a few weeks, maybe I will set up a new one with another idea in mind. But for now, I bid thee adieu. Do watch my Minecraft series, that one will continue for the foreseeable future, because there are no dragons in Minecraft in that version. Thank you, and I will see you in the future. Farewell.